I'm hearing... Oh. I was hearing something random is about to happen for you, but then the card of victory and the shapeshifter card just came out. I almost feel like you're about to be rewarded for your gifts of shapeshifting, for your adaptability, for that you can live and expand into versions of yourself that a lot of people can't. I'm getting this vibe that like, I feel like you're someone who, and you know, this is actually so funny because I was watching a video 2 days ago. Actually, I think those are significant. I was watching a video 2 days ago talking about millionaires in the world, or billionaires, I don't freaking remember. But it was something about successful people that like make tons of money. And it was talking about how the one thing that you will find in common with all these people is that they continue to rise through themselves and basically shapeshift into the next version of themselves. They are constantly going through death and rebirth, as in having to let go of old versions of themselves. That's the vibe that you're giving me. Like, you're giving me, like, you might not be the most victorious person in the whole world right now. You might be really victorious, but I feel like you're on, like, your path of victory and, like, deep abundance because of everything you're going through with rising into yourself. We also have the Geomancer, the Bridge, and the Shore. Like, I almost am getting this vibe that, and these cards, okay, you could have Earth in your chart. Be very connected to Earth, but the Bridge in specific is a card all about like seeing someone that's just like this bright light across the bridge and kind of like walking towards them. Like there's nothing you can do but like walk towards them. You're just like, I feel so drawn to you, I need to come this way. Like this could be a passion, a person, whatever it is, right? Like you feel so drawn, and by the time that you make the journey across the bridge, it's almost like this reflective mirror flips and you realize that it was actually you the entire time. It was you all along. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. That's Russ, if you didn't know. And then the Shore is all about the beginning of a new chapter in a new world, new rules, new games, you know, like this really gives the vibe that like you're about to like, I don't know, I feel like you're already really victorious, but you're about to be in some kind of like a victory and like upgrade in a way. Like you're entering a new world. Like you could be connecting with new people quite soon or quite rapidly. It could like all come in at once. Like it's just like a brand new world. It feels almost hierarchical, I'm not gonna lie, because it feels like there are, I don't know, I feel like you've just graduated, like you're in the next level and there's new rules to this game. I don't really know what the game is, but it feels like there's new rules to this game that you're in. And I just want to like put emphasis on this card because you'll notice that the sand is made of stars. And that there's a bunch of stuff, all of the like little fire wand things that are happening are like intense, like a lot of stuff happening all at once, all around you. But this card isn't a negative card. It's a really positive card. It's just that you're not used to a world like this. And so it's very, very connected to you. You're either being brought in or you're entering a new world of some sort. This is actually like really exciting. I'm also like, not gonna lie, I'm a little out of breath reading this for you, so I feel like you're probably gonna be out of breath. You wanna know what I'm also getting though? I feel like there's almost, your life is already reflecting this, as in, I feel like you could be doing a lot or having a lot going on, like more than usual, or like, I'm also receiving like trying to do so many things all at once. Like, it almost feels like there's a part of you that's like, trying to sit, but like, this is insane. But like, you can't because there's so much like going on. There's just so many things, and I almost feel like there's also a lot of people right now in your life that like would love to have your attention, be around you, be in your space. This is a big card. Like, this is like, you have like two massive cards of like wealth and success. So whoever you are, I'm talking to someone who's going to be extremely successful, and it's gonna happen a lot more quickly than you realize because you're constantly becoming, and in the becoming, you attract more and more and more abundance, because every single time that you let something or a version of yourself or a shadow aspect die, you are welcoming the next level of your abundance. And I feel like this is just your normal. Like, I genuinely, I'm so out of breath and I don't know why. I feel like you're just like, you shapeshift like nobody you know, truly. Like, it almost feels like it's like a gift of yours. It could feel like a curse at sometimes too. I also feel like you really trigger people, but at the same time, people really fucking love you and like really want to be around you. This is like such a cool reading. Yeah, I already felt this. I feel like you just had some kind of like a disastrous flood in your life where up to 3 connections have been removed from your life, or it's all been washed away. Okay? It feels like yeah. Because you change so much, so rapidly, you bother people, truly. And I feel like you might lose a lot of connections because of this, but it's because you're outgrowing them. And I feel like you just had some kind of like a massive shift in the dynamic of the connections in your life, especially with our 3 of birds, maybe like a friend group or something, especially to have all 3 at the same time. And then the 5 of lotuses, like some kind of a massive change in connections. It might have felt extremely heartbreaking, and it's because you change so much so fast. You rise into yourself like other people do not, and you cannot be surrounded by people who don't rise, okay, who aren't constantly doing this also. Like, you're about to be welcomed into the community of the wealthy. That's what I'm receiving. Like, people who also have these gifts and these abilities, because you deserve to be in a center where that is mirrored back to you. And this is like an extremely lucky thing, but I also do really feel like it's gonna be a deeply fun experience for you. Almost like a challenging experience, because I don't think you've ever truly received what you do to others back. So it feels like it's almost gonna be like this really interesting experience where like you're going to be surrounded by people who do what you usually do to people. And it's going to just be very reflective. And it's also going to skyrocket your growth like you've never experienced before. Like, you will rise. All right. Wow. If this message resonated with you or found you, definitely let me know. I will see you in the next message.